Okay, sorry, y'all. We had to do a part 2 for y'all because it was too long and
I told you all ours.
it was too long. So we're gonna have 2 videos posted. So
yeah, so it's gonna be part 1 and part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So back to where you left off.
I don't remember.
You was texting me, calling me. Or
oh yeah, I was. No, she was texting. No, I wasn't texting you, calling you. She was texting me while I was out shopping because I had posted a status and I put, "This is pretty much like this is gonna be crazy. My first Black Friday shopping. Like I'm so excited. Blah blah blah." And so I guess she's seen it. So she texted me. She's like, "Oh, you out for Black Friday?" I'm just like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, what you gonna get?" And I was like, "I don't know. Probably a few gifts for the family and get me some stuff. I see some good stuff." So she's texting me the whole time on Black Friday shopping, and then. You know, if you went Black Friday shopping, you know how crowded it is at some places. So at some point, I stopped texting her while I was at the mall. It was too much putting my phone in and out, people bumping up against me. Like, I got some really good stuff. I would say it's worth it if you have the patience. If you don't have the patience, it's just don't do it because you're going to be upset. But anyways, so I get back home because I'm done. Like, I call my mom to come get me or my grandma, whatever. So I leave the mall and I'm back home, and then she calls me and I'm like laying down. She's like, "Oh, how'd you do? Like, did you have fun?" It's like, "Yeah, it's whatever." I'm pretty much like almost falling asleep because I'm tired at that point. So then the next day, y'all, she's like, "Good morning, beautiful," and I'm just like, "Good morning." She's like, "What you doing?" She's just constantly texting me like a lot, like she's replying really quick and texting me a lot, and I'm just like she I'm not saying she don't reply and text me back quick, but I noticed a difference. Like, it was like she wanted to know what I was doing every minute of the minute. She wanted to know where I was at every minute of the minute. It's like I felt like she was on her way. I'm on my way.
Man, come on.
Slow it down.
We ain't got time for all of that. Anyways. Yeah, so I popped up on her and she
No, you can't just say that. That's not how it went, you guys. She's texting me and calling me, and she's just like, "Where does your grandma?" She's like, "Where does your grandma live at again?" I'm like, "Why? Why do you want to know she lives at again?" She's like, "Just send me the address. Just send me the address." I said, "Are you coming? Are you coming? Like, don't just tell me so I can get ready. I need to get in the shower. I gotta shave. Like, I gotta do everything. You need to let me know."
You're supposed to be you supposed to have all that stuff.
No,
every time you get in the shower, you're supposed to have all that.
I don't shave every day, and those of you who do. No, you shouldn't. You have irritated skin. My skin's very sensitive. I cannot shave every day. It gotta grow back. So it gotta grow back.
King, then?
No, I get waxed.
Like, King?
That's so irrelevant. You already know that.
Anyways, so I popped up.
No, she's texting me saying, "Why are you so irritated?"
I'm not. I'm just saying, like, just get to the store. Just get to the part. Like, okay, so I popped up on there.
No. She's texting me constantly asking me for my grandma's address. I'm just like, "Why do you want it?" Like, I gotta know so I can get ready if you're coming. And so she's like, "Just let me know, like, do I pass an IHOP?" I'm like, and my heart just like, she's like, "Do I pass the IHOP to get to your grandma's?" And there's an IHOP to get to my grandma's. I mean, she's like literally like 10, 15 minutes away. I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay, well, go get ready." And I was like, oh, like, I didn't even know what to say. I was like, "You're really here?" Because my mom was right there in front of me. She's just looking at me like, what's your problem? So I'm just like, "Okay, well, give me like at least 30, 40 minutes. And she was like, "Nah, you got to be ready in like 10, 15 minutes. I said, "No, like, you got to give me at least 30, 40 minutes. She was like, "All right, just go, hurry up." She's like, "I love you." I was like, "Oh," I was like, "I love you too." So I'm in the shower and I can't even focus on what I have to like do, you know, like I can't even, like, everything's just going through my head, like, "Oh my God, I hope she thinks I'm beautiful as I am in person, as I did in camera." Because you know how some people, they look completely different. Like, I'm not saying I look different. I'm just saying some people feel like they look different on pictures and on camera than they do in person.
I agree with that statement.
Yeah, so
I feel that way.
I was just like, damn, like, I hope this doesn't backfire, and I don't have nothing even good to wear. Like, we didn't do no laundry. I had to wear another outfit, and it was just, I took a shower and everything, but I'm just saying I had to wear an outfit that I just didn't want to wear, but it was the cutest outfit I had. And I remember she called me. She was like, all right, come downstairs. And I'm just so nervous. And I'm telling my mom, like, I'll be back. I'm going to go, like, hang out with a friend or something. And she's just like, oh, all right, okay, blah, blah. Just let me know if you're safe, whatever. So I go out the door, and my heart is just pounding. And I'm walking down because my grandma's apartments is, like, it has stories, like, different stories. So I get in the elevator, and I'm going down, and I walk outside. And I'm just like, where are you at? I'm just standing, like, turning my head back and forth on the sidewalk, like, where are you at? I don't see you. and she's like, where are you at? And I'm just like, is that you up in this red car? Because she had rented a car to come down here. And she's like, yeah. She was like, walk to the car. I was like, come out, like, come outside. Like, not come outside, but, you know, get out the car. Like, why are you just sitting in the car? Like, I'm walking to you. She's like, all right, I'll get out the car. And I remember she came out the car, and she had on, like, I remember the whole outfit. Y'all, she had on, like, these red, like, sweat shorts. You had some J's, huh?
Yeah.
She had some J's.
You had on them 13s, feel me? No.
She had on this, like, all black Obey hoodie, and then her shoes was black, and she had a red shorts, and then she had on a hat. It was backwards. But she cut her hair, right? Okay, so before her hair was, like, way longer, you guys, but she cut her hair. I just want to, so when I tell them the story, because they're going to be like, her hair don't look like it was like that. They don't look like it was like that in no hat backwards.
Oh my God. Okay.
So she cut her hair just not too long ago, but before her hair was longer. Like, it was probably maybe about like right here. And she had it like slicked. Oh my God. It was perfect. She had like slicked in this. I just think that's sexy. Like, when your hair is just slick, it's cute to me.
Like, what the fuck? I can't even do the sound effects. Okay, anyways.
It was slicked. I don't know. I don't know if it was in a ponytail or a bun.
It was in a ponytail.
It was in a, yeah. And it was all fluffed out. And I was just like, oh my God, she's so cute.
I'm short, y'all, by the way. I did not want to get out. Like, I didn't want to get out the car.
Because she had told me previously she was short.
Like, she didn't believe me. I'm like, girl, like, I'm short.
I'm like, I don't care how short are you. She's like, I'm like 5'2", and I'm just like, well, that's not short. She's like, oh, we're maybe. She's like, oh, we're maybe I'm like 5 foot thin. I was like, well, that's not really that short either. She's like, well, I'm not no 4'11".
That's short, y'all. I don't care what anybody say. Like, I'm short. Like,
pretty much, I didn't think I knew she was short. Like, I'm kind of tall, and I knew she was short. Don't act like I'm ginormous.
Like, when I sat next to her, like, she looked like a beanstalk. Like, I look like a little person. Like, for real.
A mess.
I'm really short.
So,
like, I felt like if I stayed in the car and sat, sitting down, I feel good about myself.
Like, if I just get the passenger side and we just hug, it'll just be okay.
Man, like, for real, like, I gotta look up like this. Like, give me a kiss, babe. But anyways, okay, so
that's so funny.
Yeah. Look, I'm a short, so that's why
she gets out the car, and I noticed, like, okay, she's short, but she had already told me she's short, so I don't even care. I'm just like so focused on how cute she looks. I was like, oh my God, like, and my mind started racing, like, oh my God, like, this is really her. This is what we've been waiting for so long. Like, how long were we in a long distance relationship for?
For like
a year?
I want to say almost a year, yeah. Because, like, I had to go back. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was like it was about almost a year.
Yeah.
And what did we do that day? We just
Hold on. Slow down.
Man, this is the slowest story time ever.
So she gets out the car, and I was like, oh my God, like, this is what we've been waiting for. Like, she's finally here in the flesh. I could touch her and hold her and kiss her, and she gets out the car.
Kiss me at first.
And I remember how she holds me, like, okay, where your rib cage is, like, she was, like, holding me right there, and then she finally, like, hugged me. And I remember we were just hugging for so long, and it was just a cute moment. She's like, oh my God, you look so beautiful. And y'all, I just didn't feel beautiful that day.
She looked beautiful.
I didn't have no makeup on. My hair was, like, wrapped up in, like, a bun.
She looked beautiful. Natural. But anyways, yeah. Like, and then I was like, give me a kiss. Like, she didn't want to give me a kiss. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. Like,
no, it wasn't even like that. I was so nervous, y'all.
I was like,
hold up. Like, do I need to go back to Texas?
I was like, hold up. Like, I'm a kisser. Like, I like to kiss. Like, you don't want to give me a kiss, you got issue. So she didn't want to give me no kiss. And then like we just kept hugging for like a good like 30 minutes. It was a while. And then we just stayed, like we finally, what happened after that? Did we get in the car?
Yeah, we got in the car, we were talking. Oh, you brought me some flowers.
Oh yeah, and then she had the nerve to throw my flowers away.
Can you just let them know, like, you can't just jump to it?
She didn't want to let her mom.
My mom didn't know. I don't think my mom knew I was with you back then, did she?
I don't know, but she threw my flowers away.
It was, no, you guys, I was going through so much. Like, when we were moving, me and my mom was arguing already.
It's
and
all up in your nose.
I got it. I got it.
Get it. No, you didn't get it. Come here.
Babe, stop.
Okay, come on. I was trying to help you out. You wanted to walk around with boogers in your nose. It's fine.
She didn't know what's together. So when I was coming back from downstairs, this was after, like, we did whatever we did. That's what I'm saying. Like, she's jumping too far ahead.
What did we do?
So we were sitting in the car for a cool minute just talking about, like, oh my God, like, you're here, blah, blah, what was you doing? And it's not awkward, but it's different from when you're talking constantly on camera and Skype and text and phone call.
Completely.
So it was almost like we didn't know what to say. And I think, I know I was nervous. I don't know if she was nervous.
I was most
It was a few times. It was
I sucked that stuff up.
It was just quiet. It was just quiet. It would just sit there. And she's like,
what the hell is that?
What's on your mind?
Yeah, like, what you thinking about? Like,
I'm just like, nothing. I'm just excited and I'm nervous. She was like, well, why are you nervous? Like, she's trying to act like she all cool, Mr. Cool Guy. Like, well, what you nervous for? Why are you nervous?
I was nervous.
Like, this is our first, this is our first time meeting. Like, I don't know. I'm just nervous. Yeah. So, blah, blah, fast forward after we get over our nerves. She's like, well, what do you want to do? And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, what do you want to do? Like, it was a struggle back then, so I didn't have no money. She was the one. She had it. Like, she had it. I didn't have nothing. Not a damn thing. With my fucking mom, like, ugh. Anyways, just thinking about it makes me irritated. It ain't like that now, though, y'all. You know, girl had to come up.
Anyways, so then what did we do?
So she was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I don't know, it's up to you. Like, you know, I don't really have no money. She's like, I didn't ask you if you had money. I said, what do you want to do? I was like, don't tell me that, because we'll be at a buffet somewhere. But so we ended up, she's like, well, you want to go to the movies? I was like, yeah, we could do that. I was like, but I told my mom I was going to be back tonight. And she's like, that's fine. Like, I'll have you back by tonight. I was like, no, but like, I want to stay with you longer. Because you're here. Like, at first I thought it was going to be okay. But it's not okay.
So
she was like, you want to go to the movies? I was like, yeah, we'll go to the movies. So we ended up, did we go to the movies or did we went out to eat, didn't we?
We went somewhere. I don't even remember.
I know after wherever we went to the hotel.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
We're not even going to talk about that. We're just going to say that.
Yeah, so after that, like,
she was like, I don't want you to go after we did whatever we did. I don't know. I know for sure we ate. I just don't remember if we went to the movies and then we
did that the next day.
Yeah,
it might have been the next day.
I think we just went out. I think we honestly just talked and we went out to eat and we was just talking and then I was talking to her like about work and we were just talking about us, you know, just whatever. So then we got a hotel. She's like, well, do you want to get a hotel? I was like, but I gotta leave tonight. She's like, do you really? I was like, well, I could tell my mom I could come back in the morning. She's like, okay, for sure. So we go back to the hotel and it's still like afternoon and we was just like hugged up on the bed, just so happy, like actually like with each other. Like if those of you who are in long distance relationships, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, where you don't care about what is going on.
It's like time stops, kind of like.
Yeah.
It's just like you just in that moment, like that little love cocoon, as I call it, you know. Yeah.
So we're just into each other, just talking, just hugged up, kissing or whatever, and I should have never said that. Here you go.
Anyways,
so you know,
come on, man. Like this is. Anyways. But yeah, so
we ended up staying in the hotel room, and I remember I called my mom, and I was like, I'm not gonna be back tonight. Is it okay if I come back in the morning? She's like, I don't care. Like, as long as you just let me know you're fine and you call me. Like, I don't care. Blah blah. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stay the night at my friend's house, like the one that was supposedly I was gonna be with. I was staying at her house. And she's like, okay, blah blah. So we ended up staying the night in the hotel room. It was a beautiful night.
Yes, it was.
And I was like, well, how long are you gonna be
down from the heavens?
I was like, how long are you gonna be out here? How long were you out there for? Because she was up the hill with her grandma, visiting her grandma. That's how
I was down there. I was down there for like almost a week, right? Or was it like 3 days or 4 days? I don't remember. It wasn't a short amount of time, but it wasn't a long amount of time either. So I would say like between like 2 to 3 days. So
that's a short amount of time.
Not really.
2 to 3 days is a short time.
But anyway, so yeah, like
I was like, how long are you gonna be down here for? And she said, let's just say a few days. And I was like, dang, like I want to see you again. She's like, well, we could go to the movies, blah blah, the next day, which was when we left the hotel room. So she ended up paying another night at the hotel room, and I remember her taking me back home, and this is when I had her flowers. Like, she took me back to my grandma's, and I didn't want to, but I went to the bathroom that's in my grandma's apartment complex. It's really nice. It's like an inside facility, and I remember I went to the bathroom, and I didn't want to, you guys. It was just because I didn't tell my mom yet, and it would have been so obvious that I was lying. I had just told my mom I'm hanging out with my friend, and then I come back with some flowers, and I just got done spending the night at my friend's house. She was gonna be like, well, why was you lying, Tasia? Just say you was with who you was with. And I didn't feel like doing all that. Like, we was already going through too much. I didn't feel like
No, I think she just wanted to keep me a secret.
No.
Yeah, and then she threw my expensive ass flowers in the trash. Yeah.
So I remember
I asked her, after, like, you know, we went our separate ways or whatever, I called her, like, oh, yeah, so how the flowers doing? Don't be mad at me, but I had to throw them in the trash. No, you didn't have to throw them in the trash. You chose to. No, okay. I was kind of hurt. Like,
comment down below if you think that I should have kept those flowers or if I did the right thing.
Yeah. Comment, say, yeah, you did the wrong thing. Come on.
Those of you who be lying to y'all mom and y'all dad, and you tell them one story, and you come back with something that don't look like you was at.
I'm gonna play it off until the situation is.
But you know, if how my mom is, it would have been a whole World War IV. Like,
nope. Nope. But
stop making me seem like I'm a bad girlfriend.
You're not, baby. I promise.
Ew. I was about to till you did all that.
Give me a kiss. Why you look? Oh, you got that stuff. You get that stuff on your lip.
Skin.
I'm just playing. Give me a kiss. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much what happened, right?
That's not all what happened. It's gonna be a part 3, y'all.
No, but anyways.
No, we're gonna wrap it up right here. What is 18 minutes? Oh yeah, we're gonna wrap it up real quick.
So, anyways, after, you know, I had to go back. You know, it was a sad moment after, you know, having so much fun and, you know, being in love bliss, like, you know what I'm saying, like, we just didn't want it to end. I didn't want it to end, but, you know, I had to go back and make that money, feel me? But
she went back up the hill first to spend some time with her grandma, and then she had to go back to Texas. And the next time that we seen each other, I'm gonna go real quick, we go sum it up. I went up there to Texas for about 2 weeks.
Cause I was like
in her apartment. She flew me out because I didn't have no. The first time I had enough money to fly myself out. I don't know how I came up with that $100-something, but I got it, y'all.
Well, yeah. So
I flew out there and for about 2 weeks, and it was like the best thing ever until never mind. Like that's gonna be a whole nother story time.
Yeah. So anyway, she came up there for like 2 weeks, and, you know,
we spent time together, and then I went back down. Yeah. I came back to Cali, and then it was a few weeks or a month, and she was just like, we were so like, we missed each other so much. Like we got so connected with her coming down here for a few days, me coming up there for about 2 weeks. We got so connected, and it would be where every day and every night we'll be on the phone and we'll just be crying to each other like, oh my God, I miss you so much. Like, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to take this until we see each other again. So she ended up paying for a high-ass ticket. And I'm just like, why would you do that? Like, that's so much money. Like, you have your own stuff you got to handle. You got bills, rent, your car. Like, that's crazy. She was like, I don't care. Like, I can make that money back. Like, she was making good money back then. She could have easily just made it back. But to me, I just feel like when you work hard for something, like, and you put that whole lump sum into a ticket, I don't know. To me, it was just like, I felt like I was taken away from her. But she didn't see it as that. She's just like, you my girl, I miss you. I want you to come back out here. So she's paid for that high-ass ticket for me to come back up there. And I remember I stayed out there for like a few days. And when I was up there, we just had like a long, intimate conversation about we gotta be together. Like, we can't do this anymore. Like, this is just being too hard on each other. And so she was applying to the job that she currently worked at, but a different location. It's like pretty much hopping from Jack in the Box to a different location, Jack in the Box. So
I was trying to transfer. The wires transfer.
Oh, my bad, y'all.
I was trying to transfer to like a branch that was down
out here
in California.
Because we had talked about that. I wouldn't mind living up there, but I think I would have been depressed because of how it's not city-like, and everything I know is out here. She was born and raised out here. She just moved up there in Texas because of her own little stuff she was going through.
I was born and raised in Compton. So
yeah.
But yeah, so I was just like, you know what, like, because I was making all this money, I was just like, you know, at the end of the day, like, when you come home after a long day of work, like, all you want to do is just, you know, cuddle up with the person that you love and, you know, happy with, and, you know, just be happy. And I was just coming home to an empty ass house. So I was just like, I'm not feeling this, like, you know what I'm saying? So I had a big decision to make, and, you know,
very big decision,
so
y'all. Very
I
big.
just chose,
all
like,
her stuff was settled and set in Texas.
Yeah.
Everything was set and settled in Texas for her.
So I just, you know, chose to just, you know, pretty much leave everything I built for this girl right here.
Isn't that so sweet, you guys?
You know, because at the end of the day, she's my happiness, and she is somebody that I am deeply in love with and want to spend the rest of my life with. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I had to leave earlier when I stayed out there for a few days to come back down here because of the place that she's trying to transfer to. They wanted to start training her. It was something they wanted to start training you.
They wanted to
the process.
They wanted to start the process, but at the end of the day, like, it was just a bunch of bull. So
she ended up getting sick, and she had to get surgery in the midst of her going through her process, and they thought she was lying and trying to get a free room and a free rental car and just trying to, pretty much just, they thought she was trying to just get what she could get from them.
Yeah, like, no.
So she had to get surgery done, and I remember we were in the hospital for like 3 days. It was bad, you guys. It was real bad. I don't want to get into it.
During that process, like, that just showed
it tested us. It really tested us because we were in LA, and she wasn't nowhere where her not parents, but like where her grandma was. I was nowhere by my mom. It was just me and her, and that's all it was. It was just me and her. Her mom and grandma eventually came, but in the beginning, the first 2 days of her in the hospital and her getting that, like, it was just me and her. They didn't come till after the surgery. I was in there by myself with her. That was when I didn't have a license, and I only just had a permit, and I was barely getting used to driving, and I was still so nervous. So, you know, in LA, like, they don't care. Like, they drive reckless and crazy. And it would be times where I would, like, have to go get me something to eat or some water, or go back to the room to get, like, a pair of clothes. And y'all, it was just God tested us. I'll just say that.
It was a hassle. So
God tested us.
You know, like, at the end of the day, and that really showed me, like, she really got my back, and, you know, she's somebody that's not
in a chair for 3 days, you know, while she was in the hospital.
Wasn't just there, like, for me to spoil her and all that stuff, like, because at the end of the day, none of that mattered, and she was with me when I didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it was a real, like, test for us. So that pretty much put the cherry on top.
After that, they since they thought she was using her, they just didn't accept her.
Yeah, so they decided to I decided to quit. So after that, like, that was just like, after me having to choose to quit, like, it was just a battle after that. Like, constant battle, like with family, money situations.
She then had to move up the hill.
I had to move up the hill with my grandma. I had to
where we went to high school at in Hesperia.
Yeah, and then I had to like figure out a way how to get all my stuff down here with really no money. Like it was really crazy. Like
you had money, it's just the money you had.
Yeah, it was like it wasn't enough. Yeah, it wasn't enough. Like you know what I'm saying. So,
and then I had just started working. I had just started working when I first came back from visiting her in Texas. I remember I started working.
Yeah,
so I was like putting in extra. It was just
it was a battle, but you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, we made it work, and we here now, and we happy, and we got our own place together, and that's probably gonna be another video, like moving in with your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, your significant other, I guess you could say. Like what arguments?
What we've been through, we're extremely blessed now because now we live in. That's what we wanted. We wanted to live together because we couldn't. Just her even being up the hill and me being down the hill. It was only a 30-minute gap, and it just wasn't good enough. It was too much.
Yeah, it was just like we just like magnets. Like we had to be, next to each other or we gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
And we start arguing about stupid shit.
We was like, okay, we gotta figure this out.
But yeah, we gonna save that for another, video or whatever. So yeah, comment down below if
like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Shout outs to we got 2 subscribers or 3 subscribers. Yeah, hey, but
I don't know who
love is love. We thank you for the 2 subscribers. But yeah, y'all comment down below. I got some pranks and stuff coming up. I already got some stuff in mind. But let me know. Let me know what y'all want to see. Like even if it's like we trying to do original stuff, like stuff we ain't seen nobody do. But if y'all want to see stuff that y'all didn't already seen from other people or whatever like that, let me know. Comment below, cause I got some stuff and we coming with the heat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we about to get this thing on and cracking. And
we're gonna try our best to upload more.
Yeah, that was the next thing I was about to say.
It's really just because
we got a crazy schedule. We got some upcoming things that's gonna be kind of hectic, but you know what I'm saying. We gonna make it work. We definitely gonna make it work.
Make it work for y'all.
Yeah, like how many we want to set like a goal for this video?
What you mean?
Like you know how they be doing like the likes and stuff. Like let me get 10 likes. Let me get 5 likes.
To get to know us.
We still got. Come on, if y'all like this video, let's get 5 likes on the video.
A handful.
You know what I'm saying? 5. All right.
5 for that.
All right. We out.
See y'all later.